Hello, I am Joshua McLeod. Here is the Module 2 page for CS 321 Emerging Information Technology, excuse me. And right now I'm going to go to VirtualBox and show you my setup for my two operating systems. So as you can see, the two operating systems I chose are Ubuntu and OpenSUSE. Now, here are the settings for Ubuntu. For system settings, I left everything the same except for the base memory, which I bumped up to 2048 megabytes or 2 gigabytes. The reason I did this was because I had earlier tried testing Ubuntu on the default settings for VirtualBox and for the minimum settings listed on Ubuntu's help website, but I found these made Ubuntu run fairly slow, so I bumped this up on a friend's recommendation. I also bumped up the video memory from the standard 6 megabytes to 12 megabytes. Everything else should be the same. I left this the default, audio was default, networking default, and serial ports default. The second operating system I chose was OpenSUSE. I used the same setup I used for Ubuntu here, so it has 2 gigabytes of base memory. Display is set at 12 megabytes. Storage was automatically detected. Same with audio, networking, and serial ports. So let me go ahead and start off by running Ubuntu real quick. Now, one of the issues I did have with Ubuntu is that it does get a little picky at me if I don't run VirtualBox as an administrator, but otherwise it hasn't had any trouble when I tried loading it. Close this. Alright, now that Ubuntu's loaded, I'm going to go over here in the settings and go to About This Computer just to show you my setup. I have Ubuntu 14.4 LTS on this. And as you can see, if I try to click the up-to-date symbol, it won't let me because it already registers this as up-to-date. I believe this should be the latest version of Ubuntu, but I'm not quite sure. I just picked the top link that I was able to on the website. So let me go ahead and close this down and close down this virtual machine right here. And next I will open OpenSUSE just to get it running and show you all. Close this right here. Now I run OpenSUSE as a boot from hard disk option, and I also use the basic OpenSUSE, not the advanced options. So let me wait right here while it loads. There we go, and as you can see, the background of OpenSUSE is starting to run. As for the reasonings I chose these two operating systems, I chose Ubuntu because I'd had several CS students recommend Ubuntu just in their own personal time. Like when they dual booted their computers, they used Ubuntu and they enjoyed it. So I thought for this assignment, Ubuntu might be a fairly straightforward one to use, sort of the basic go-to for Linux operating systems. And then for OpenSUSE, I chose this one because I was researching online about good Linux operating systems that people could download if they weren't familiar with Linux. And I saw OpenSUSE as an option, and everything on it looked like a good option for this assignment for me. So I picked this one. As you can see, everything runs nice and smooth here, a little bit smoother than Ubuntu. So I may toy around with this in my spare time. So let me go ahead and close this. And thank you for watching.